Let's go. King Kong and Godzilla. These niggas hate, they all jealous. The devil calling, hope God with us. I let the jump to the feds. I let the money go straight to my head. I let the liquor go straight to my liver. Fucked her so hard that she peed in my bed. I started out with a couple of shooters.
Yo, what up, everybody? What up, Isis? Final Storm. Syntax. Vic. Vish. Hacks. Nate. What up, y'all? Everybody coming through on the check-in. Good morning, everybody. Aight. Niggas early. That's right, MVP. MVP don't sleep. Shout out to the No Sleep Squad. MVP did a stream. That shit went up at like 5 in the morning. This man was in my stream at like 7. Yeah, MVP, man, when you moving back to New York, dog. This morning I haven't slept yet. That's a good Friday for you then. It's 12 in London. What time is it in NY? Right now it's 7 o'clock. Yo, 20 G's, what's good? You going or not, lady? Find a notification. Yeah, YouTube be tripping. Those shit gonna still start cutting out on me at 30 minutes. YouTube be like, nah, after 30 minutes. Yeah, that's made on Uncle Murder. Yeah, did I hear the news about how they chat? I told y'all, I told y'all I spoke to him behind the scenes. I said, yo, I want to see how long you gonna be able to keep that chat like that. I told y'all that already. I said that in the video yesterday. I said, I want to see how long he gonna be able to keep the chat like that. Cause I wanted a few more y'all to come in the room before I started talking about the Xbox shit, and then y'all start asking me what I said. So I'll talk about that. Yo, Hard Chat, y'all gotta find a new word for his chat that day though, cause that shit was like legendary, dog. I ain't never seen no shit like that. I was like, yo, you know nobody from Weapon could go in your chat, right? Ron Jenkins, my nigga. I was like, yo, listen, fam, check this out though. Yeah, I can't go in your chat no more ever again, dog, unless you fix that. VG was like, yeah, pretty much. And then I don't know, like I said, that Red Infamy avatar did it for me, man. I was like, nah, you can't have niggas like violating like that, because niggas don't just use that as a gateway to take it further. He had to do that. Just like Jack Move, people misunderstood yesterday when I was saying Jack Move chat was toxic. It was toxic till he put the new nigga list on it, which I didn't necessarily agree with the method. The method is it worked, and it was needed to keep niggas from like going dumb in his fucking chat. So that had to be like that. So I'm glad that he actually started blocking like the trolls. But honestly, one thing I learned from his chat, right? I'm gonna take a week break after this episode, like last episode. Nah, it depends on y'all, man. It depends on everybody how that go. Like, I can't speak on the schedule, BG, you know, that's BG podcast, but I'm assuming depending on how this week go, you know, we gonna go from there. I'm assuming it's like a play by ear. Look, I don't think I got nothing to worry about with the whole podcast. It's just who might be on it, like the people on it. That's the only thing y'all ever really probably got to worry about. Y'all never really got to worry about if the podcast is gonna go away. If BG decide to stop doing it, then I'm sure somebody else, like Hard Aid or somebody else, would like do their own podcast. I'm pretty sure Jack might even end up making his own, or he's chilling with Kofi joint. So I don't think I gotta really worry about the podcast. I don't think BG gonna stop doing it no time soon. I don't know though. Maybe he will. I don't know. I don't see that. I don't foresee it. Let me see what you said, Melinda Ellie. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to go on a computer. That's why. Cause I can't do it from this phone. I gotta go get on my other phone and do it. I gotta get another device. Man, I'm cutting you off. Fuck you. Fuck you. It's 4 a.m. here. Damn. Shout out to the late gang. I'm late. Well, Melon Daddy, I got you though. I ain't forget you, bro. Anyway, so let's get into the Xbox thing. This is usually like the amount of people that'll be here this early, and then more y'all probably come to us when I be ready to get off. Let me explain how this. Gotta be an old man with a fucking designer beard driving like that. Old nigga that don't want to act his age. Anyway though. Start gaming, what's up? Anyway, let's talk about the whole Xbox thing, cause Kid Smooth apparently is not really understanding my stance on Xbox and PlayStation. I'm gonna be dead serious when I say what I'm about to say, cause you know niggas get mad when I start talking about these Xbox niggas, right? He said, Cali, I work over now. Shout out to everybody in Cali, man, LA. You know what I'm saying? The big city of dreams, like New York. Yo, Liquid, what up? Now, let me explain this, because Smooth, you specifically need to hear this. I don't know if you're going to watch this on the playback. Someone going to tag you, because I think that's what's happening. You be getting tagged. Look, let me explain. I prefer Xbox, but listen, man. I'm going to say some truthful shit, man. And I'm going to warn y'all Xbox niggas now. Y'all not going to like what I'm about to say, man. Y'all not going to like what I'm about to say, but I'm just going to tell the truth. Yo, Bell, what's good? Yeah, he is taking this Xbox shit too serious. But anyway, that ain't nothing new. He always did. Look, Xbox this generation is whack, man. It's just trash. They lost this generation. They fucked up. It's nothing you could do about it, bro. There's nothing you could do about it. It happened. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Xbox is dead this generation, bro. I mean, I don't understand why people can't just like the console. If you like Xbox, why does it matter if it's number 1 or number 2? Why does it matter where it's at if it's something you like it's like buying a car. If you go to the dealer, right, and you like a certain type of car, and it's in your price range, right? It meets all the requirements that you was looking for that price, and you purchase the car. It's gonna always be a better car out there. It's gonna always be something better than what you got out there. Why you can't just be happy with what you got? Why y'all Xbox dudes gotta always make it about, like, let me use me for an example. My preference is Xbox over PlayStation. But people feel like I'm not Xbox enough because I'll say that the Xbox is trash this generation. So that means that me saying I prefer it over PlayStation is a lie. I prefer the console for the ecosystem that the console have. I prefer the internet. I prefer the layout. I prefer the UI. But it's all about games at the end of the day. When it comes to games, man, they're being very disrespectful to their fan base. They're being disrespectful to the community right now with these games. They're just flat out off. So what kind of nigga would I be to sit up here and be loyal to a company that's not even giving me nothing to play on my console? So why should I sit up here and suck they nuts and kiss up to them and be tweeting them all day, asking them about what features they're gonna bring me to a console that's already out? I be seeing niggas asking, like, all these dudes on Twitter, yo, what's this feature? Is this coming to the Xbox? Nigga, the Xbox is already out, and y'all worrying about what else they gonna give you. I watch y'all niggas go from the power of the cloud to that being a fluke, to DX12 to that being a fluke, to HDR only to that being a fluke, to now native 4K only true 4K console to that being a fluke. So when are y'all just gonna say, yo, let me pump my brakes and just enjoy the fucking games? Enjoy the console. Why y'all gotta weigh how much I rep Xbox versus y'all to say I'm not an Xbox dude? I just keep it real. The console is trash. It's shit this generation. And I'm not gonna sit up here and kiss Microsoft's ass just because, oh, I'll go to E3 or I want to meet the people who designed the console. I don't give a fuck about none of that, dog. I care about the console and the games. That's what I'm here for. I'm here for the fucking games and the console. Yo, Gates, what up? Good morning. And at the end of the day, I look at what they're doing, and I'm like, yo, this is borderline what Nintendo did. And you motherfuckers is going to sit there and just act like Microsoft ain't finessing y'all on the games library right now. They're not giving you no games. People tell me, yo, you're not Xbox enough. You don't buy a multi-platform Xbox. Why would I buy a game? And this was my argument in the beginning of this generation. People know, y'all like new to my channel. Why would I buy a Civic with a 1.3 liter engine, or I could buy the sport version with the 1.8 liter engine and they're the same price? Why would I pay more for less? Why would I want the 900p version of my game when I'm here to play games? I didn't buy a 4K TV for thousands of dollars, just hypothetically speaking, to go play a game in 792p or 900p. Now, the comment I made in my live stream about Destiny got misunderstood. People was saying that I said I'm not ever going back to playing a game in 900p, and people said no, Destiny is 1080p on Xbox. The moral of the story was I'm playing the game at 1400p upscaled or 1800p, not confirmed, but it is at least 1440p upscaled to 4K on the PS4 Pro. Why y'all want me to go play this shit at 1080p when I can play it at 4K? Why do I have to do that just because I want to be an Xbox guy? Fuck being an Xbox guy then. This is what y'all don't understand about me. I'm not going to sit up here and go backwards just so I can say I'm an Xbox guy. I don't give a fuck about YouTube that much. I don't give a fuck about this fanboy shit that much to do stupid shit like that. I'm not going to go, man, this game is 1800p on PlayStation. Let me put this shit down and go play 1080p on Xbox One till Xbox X come out. Fuck that. I'm going to enjoy my games at the best possible quality that I can. And this is what y'all don't understand. You could be a fanboy, but that don't mean you got to sit up there and take L's on your own. Like, why would I take L's in my living room when I get home from work and play my game at 1080p when I can play it in 4K? Fuck that. I'm not taking that L. I didn't buy a 4K display to play my games in 1080p. And this is what y'all not understanding. This is what you Xbox dudes is not understanding. Y'all take this shit too serious. Nah, Destiny 2 is okay. It's not a bad game. I thought it was bad at first. I gave it a chance. It's not bad. I mean, me personally, it ain't something I'm going checking for. Like, I'm like pre-ordering and all that dumb shit. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't mind, like, if I had it, if nothing else comes out, I'll get in and play it. Well, what's wrong with playing Destiny? I don't see nothing wrong with Destiny. And that's another thing too, man. It ain't too many games out here right now. Dudes is running around here being picky about games like we got options right now. I be seeing that too. I be seeing a lot of y'all complaining about the games, and I'm saying to myself, yeah, I own a PS4 Pro. I see people, I own every platform, man. I play games, man. This is what y'all not understanding. I'm not one of these dudes that's gonna sit over here and not, if a game come out for fucking Atari's new console, I'm getting it, dog. I'm not one of these people that's gonna sit up here and be like, I'm not getting Atari because I only play on Xbox. Nah, fuck that. If Atari got some hot exclusives, I'm getting one. Like, this is what it's about. The only console I can't advocate for is the Switch because they only got one game that I saw worth playing. And I can't tell you go buy a Switch for fucking Zelda. I'm sorry. Even though that is a great game, I think everyone should play it. But you could play that on fucking Wii U. So at the end of the day, that's why I don't really like talk about the Nintendo Switch. Like, I'm not gonna bash it either because, you know, it's good for the ecosystem to have these consoles out there. There's people out there that enjoy Nintendo. I'm not gonna go shit on them and hate on them. Fuck all you guys that enjoy Nintendo because I don't like it. I'm not that kind of a person. Like, I don't like something, that don't mean it's whack. Now, some shit that I don't like is whack though. But if I don't like something because of like a preference, I'm not gonna sit up here and be like, oh, Nintendo is completely trash and a waste of money simply because I don't like it. Who suck at rapping? What the hell y'all talking about? But anyway, back to what I was saying about the whole Xbox thing. When the Xbox One X come out, I'm on that shit day one, man. I'm gonna be buying my multi-plats on there. Long as it's not games that I need to play with certain people, because like I said, I got family and friends and shit. If dudes is playing certain games on a certain platform, I'll get it for that platform because I want to play with them. My man, like, what's the issue here with the driving? Nintendo is trash, period. That's my whole point. But like I said, there's people out there that actually like that trash. So that's my whole point. Like, that's another disrespectful thing they did with the voice chat. Nintendo and Xbox is out here disrespecting a fucking community right now. I mean, and I know there's 1,000,001 excuses, but how the fuck can you make excuses for not having games? Like, I don't get how people could tolerate any excuse from a company that want your money, but they're not giving you nothing in exchange for it. Like, yo, pay for an Xbox Live subscription in the console, and then wait for us to give you games. What the fuck kind of weird logic is that? Fuck all that, fam. Fuck all of that. Fit it in. I ain't with it. So let me explain how this Xbox fanboy shit work over here. That's the topic of the video. Let me explain this to y'all. I am not gonna go and pick the lesser version of any game. Even when it comes to PlayStation, Nintendo, Xbox, PC. Most games I will play on PC if it's just a story-based game because I'm gonna get 4K 60. Now, the reason that Xbox is preferred for console is because some of those games that's running at 4K 60 will be cross-play with PC. So it gives me another reason to prefer Xbox over PlayStation. So right now, because of the benefits of the console, I prefer Xbox over PlayStation. However, I can be honest and admit that the PlayStation currently is a better fucking console this generation for the simple fact that it's running at higher resolutions and it has games. So people want to sit up here and say, oh, you're not an Xbox guy because you're actually playing games. You're actually buying stuff for PlayStation. Stop trying to weigh my Xbox credibility versus a fucking console that don't got no fucking games, dog. Alright? So cut that shit out. Cut that shit all the way out. Alright? This is what y'all gotta understand, man. So what I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna have to say I'm a multi-platform. I prefer multiple platforms because I actually don't. You know what I mean? But if a game comes out on Xbox and it comes out on PlayStation, I would prefer to buy it on Xbox. But I'm not gonna sit up there and buy me no 4K TV, go through all these issues, getting the right TV for my crib, right monitor setup. You know, cause a lot of y'all don't know this too. I have a dual setup on in both of my rooms where I play my games at. I have a 1080p setup in my living room, and I got a 4K setup in my bedroom. And the 4K setup that I have, I would not want to go play 1080p on that. So that's the main reason right now I don't really buy any Xbox games like that. Like, I'll buy some games for Xbox just to support the console. Of course, I can't go because nobody won't let me. I'm gonna get to y'all comments in a second as soon as I get a chance to cross this dangerous ass street. Ultra dangerous ass street. And my internet signal is getting ready to go fuzzy. I know anytime I park over here, this shit start to go fuzzy. I got about 10 minutes before it start going real crazy. Because YouTube at that 30-minute mark be tripping. Now, let me read some of the comments that just went past. I have a PS4 for exclusives and a PC for everything else. I have no need for the Xbox, just facts. I mean, yeah, you could say that, but here's the thing. Like, let me explain some things about Xbox to y'all that say that, because that's like been the key argument for not getting an Xbox, and I can't like disagree with it, but let me explain the reasons that well, let me give you the scenario to explain why that may not be able to work for everybody. Okay, granted, cool. I got a PS4 for my exclusives because Xbox exclusives on PC. I get you. But here's the thing, like, when I travel, like when I went to E3, right? I took my Nvidia Shield with me. It was not sufficient enough to travel. The Xbox One X is a very small console. I could throw that on my carry-on bag with my laptop and I'm gone. I got my Xbox with me. I could play my PC games, my cross-play PC games on my Xbox One X at great resolutions. Now, for those people who can't afford PCs, you can still dibble and dabble in PC with your Xbox One X because of the fact that they're, you know, they handshake and they're compatible with one another, and you get something that a lot of people don't understand about 4K. A lot of you guys that's out here dealing with 4K on PC that don't like 4K is because your PCs are so inadequate, because y'all build your PCs just to meet the, just like entry level to 4K. You can't do that and enjoy 4K. That's one of the reasons I'm glad that the Pro came out, even though it's not native 4K, and that the Xbox One X is coming out trying to do native 4K, because these consoles are dedicated to just gaming. Pardon me. PC needs a lot more than a console would to be dedicated to 4K gaming. So to be able to get a console that's going to give you 4K for $500, that's still a good deal. Yeah, gaming laptops are garbage, but there's some good ones that's out there for convenience for people who travel. You know, like I said, if you travel and you need to do videos on the fly, you want a gaming PC, you could get your little footage or edit up, because you know it's powerful enough to do like good quality content. See, this is what y'all not understanding too. Sometimes you gotta look at things from a content provider perspective, because that's what we are. And if you got a gaming PC and you got an Xbox One X in your bag, you straight. That's all you need. You just plug both of them shits in and get busy on the Wi-Fi. So Xbox One X is just not, it's not a complete, oh, it's no reason to get one. Even though when it comes to gaming, they shot themselves in the foot in that sense by not having any games, period. And then the little bit of games that they do have is crossplay. But this is not for people that have a 4K PC. This console is for people that want something that could give them 4K, but they don't want to go out and get a gaming PC. That's the whole purpose of this console. And let's be honest, a lot of rumors are floating around right now that the Xbox One X is already having a successor built. I'm hearing there's a new Xbox and a new PlayStation being built. I keep hearing these rumors, just like I heard the rumors about the Pro, just like I heard the rumors about the Xbox One X. I'm letting y'all know now, I'm hearing they're working on 2 consoles. I heard PlayStation was working on 2 consoles. People told me a month ago that was bullshit. Now y'all hearing about the PS5. I heard Xbox is working on another console. So I'm hearing that there's 2 new consoles being worked on. One by Xbox and one by PlayStation. So this is what I take from this. Microsoft knows that the Xbox One X is not going to sell well. Everybody knows for $500 it's not. I think that Xbox said, okay, let's put that out there so we can keep the market going, and so that they can make the cost production for the next console cheaper. Because the Xbox One X is like right next to a 4K console. So much in fact that the next one would probably be a super ultra beast. So it looks like Microsoft knows that, and Sony knows it too, because a lot of people say, oh no, Sony's doing good, they won't bring out another console. Yes, they will. Sony's not going to let Microsoft hold that world's most powerful console title for long. I mean, by this time next year, you'll probably already know about the PlayStation 5. You know what I mean? If you don't see it, you'll know about it. Shout out to 55 people in the chat. 18 likes, man. Come on, man. Y'all could do better than that, man. I honestly don't want a new console. You know what, man? It's all about how much of a tech enthusiast you are. We say we don't want a new console, and I don't want to buy Xbox One X, but I know myself. I know the day that shit come out, and I go on YouTube, and I see y'all motherfuckers, oh, it ain't that bad, it's alright, having y'all little debate about that shit, and I see unboxings, and I don't got one at home waiting for me, I'ma be like, fuck. Then I'ma get home, and I'ma be like, damn, I ain't need to buy this shit, man. I already know it. That's the emotions. But I gotta get one. So I'm not even gonna sit and pretend like I could live with myself not buying an Xbox on day one. I always bought Xbox on day one since I got the 360. Believe it or not, I brought my PlayStation and my Xbox the same day. Wait, which one came out first? Did I buy them No, I'm wrong. I didn't open my Xbox and PlayStation until I got both of them at the same time. I opened both of them at the same time. That's what I did. Because people was like, yo, why you got an Xbox and a PlayStation sitting in the corner? And then I opened them. And I opened both of them at the same time. Am I emotionally connected to Microsoft? Hell fucking no. Why would I be emotionally connected to any company that I don't got money in? Like, nah. Y'all got the wrong channel for that. Y'all need to be asking other dudes that. Y'all know who y'all need. I'm not gonna say the name. Y'all know who y'all need to ask that question to. Microsoft could suck these nuts. I got so many gripes with Microsoft, man. I can't even get into it, but I like Microsoft as a company. Part of it is patriotic, you know, patriotism too. Part of it is, you know, I feel like you need Microsoft to be there. What are we gonna do? Just have Sony running everything? Nah, Xbox ain't one of my heart, fam. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Xbox, I've been cheating on Xbox for a long time, man. I've been in an affair with this bitch named Sony. You know what I mean? And Sony got a fat ass. Cause I'm sorry, Microsoft been way fucking up, man. I'm a disloyal nigga, I guess, man, when it comes to gaming, because I feel like, yo, I'm going where the games is at. I don't give a fuck, man. If the games is in the next chick house, I guess she gonna be making me dinner, dog. Cause when it comes to gaming, I don't have no loyalty to a brand. I'm sorry, dog. I'm not a brand whore. Like, if I like even like, yo, when it comes to material shit, if I like something, I'm lying. Let me correct this. When it comes to material shit, for the most part, I will buy it. I don't give a fuck what the label is. Like, sometimes when I be in the boutiques, I'll see certain shit and I'm like, yo, what is this? And I like it. And then I'll see the name brand and be like, hell no, I'm not buying that shit. Hell no, I'm not wearing that shit. Like, you know what clothes used to catch me like that? I remember when I used to go to the store and I would see some fly shit, some fly crispy shit, right? And I would be like, oh man, I could see myself in this Friday night thinking I'm all about my business. And then I see South Pole and I go, oh. Almost happy, South Pole. Almost happy. I almost brought you, South Pole, but we not doing that. We not doing South Pole around here. What you talking about, man? We never did South Pole when South Pole thought South Pole was hot. You know what I'm saying? So I got to an extent, I'm not a brand loyalist. I mean, if the games is not coming through on the platform that I'm on, I'm dumping that platform. And besides, you know what I noticed? Just being real with y'all, every generation, that paradigm shifts. Like, every generation, the company that's on top gets slapped down. Like, Microsoft is currently outdoing PlayStation hardware-wise. And PlayStation is currently working on the next console to outdo Xbox. But Xbox is working on the next console to do the PS5. So this shit is crazy. We're waiting on Xbox One X, and Xbox and PlayStation is already planning to kill each other's next console. While we're sitting here waiting on the Xbox One X to laugh at, or to say it's hot, or to make fun at the 4K. That's crazy to me. Look, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Let me give y'all my whole synopsis on this PS5 beta. I didn't even sign up for it. Fuck that. That's how I became an Xbox dude. My PlayStation did an update. It fucking bricked it. Me and my shorty at the time was going back and forth about it because she would not get off my PlayStation. I would go to sleep and wake up and she would still be playing the PlayStation. And she told me it did an update, and I went to go put my fucking Street Fighter in, and my shit ain't work. And yo, back then I was a Street Fighter crackhead. When my Street Fighter didn't work, she knew. My GTA didn't work, she knew. She's like, I'm sorry, I'll buy you another one. I'm like, fam, you need to leave. You need to leave. Call 911 and leave, because I'm gonna have to kill somebody. But anyway, that's how I became an Xbox dude, because my shit died on me, and it died because of the update. And I called Sony, and Sony knew about that shit. Yo, the crazy thing, when I called Sony, I'll never forget the update. 3.50 was the update. I called Sony, I said, yo, I updated my console, and now whenever I stick a disc in the tray, it spins and won't boot up. And it said, we're aware of the issue. I said, y'all are aware of the issue? I went online, and mad people had the same problem. They did that update and they shit stopped working. I had to apologize to my shorty because I thought she was on some straight. She fried my PlayStation from never turning the shit off. She played it more than I did. So, and what's crazy is she had her own PlayStation, but she just played mine. Like, she would come on me and just play my shit all day and night. I'm like, yo, can I play or nah? Like, what's going on? So, I called them, and they was like, yo, do you got the receipt? Peep this bullshit real quick. I said, I was like, yo, this is how long ago this was. I was on a payphone. And I said, let me go home. And let me go home and check. I had to call Sony back. I went home. I had my cell phone. My cell phone was dead. That's why I called from a payphone. Plus, it was a 1-800 number. And at the time, I had to pay for my minutes. If I called the 1-800 number, or any non-cell phone, I had to pay for the minutes. So it was free to go to the payphone. This is how long ago this was. And I went to the payphone to call Sony. So I went home. Yo, I found the receipt. Y'all got to peep this real quick. I called Sony back. I said, yo, I got the receipt. Why do I need the receipt if y'all know that this is like y'all fault? There's like, well, we need to know if we could fix it or can we replace it. Depending on the day that I brought the PlayStation, they would replace the PlayStation without charging me to send it to them and all this dumb shit. Because they was going to make me pay to send the PlayStation to them and to fix it. So I told them the date on the receipt. My right hand to God, I swear on my mother, yo. They said I had 1 day left before my fucking warranty expired on my PlayStation to send it to them. So my shit died 1 day before I would have had to pay for a new one. And I was mad as fuck when they told me that. So I went through the whole process of them sending me the box, me putting my PlayStation in the box, me sending it back. Now here's the crazy shit. My PS3 was the 60 gig backwards compatible one. All my boys was tight because they all had the one that wasn't backwards compatible. So these niggas was like, ha ha, your backwards compatible is gone. They not gonna give you that back, yada yada yada. I was mad as fuck. So I went to see my boy, and that's when he told me, he was like, yo, listen, because he worked in a GameStop. If you in Brooklyn, I'm gonna tell you, not GameStop, he worked in a game store. If you in Brooklyn, I'm gonna tell you the store he worked at. He worked at the store in Rockaway between Flatland and Avenue L and Canarsie. So my boy worked at that game store. And he was like, yo, come over here and I'm gonna hook you up with an Xbox. I was like, I don't want no fucking Xbox. He's like, well, I'm not gonna give you a PlayStation because you're gonna get your PlayStation back. My dumb ass thinking I was getting my PlayStation back by the end of the week. So he gave me an Xbox. I took that shit home, I plugged that shit up. First of all, the first turn off for me, because I had an HD TV at the time. The first turn off when I opened the Xbox 360 was that shit didn't have HDMI. That shit has some fucking RCA jacks. I'm like, what is all these wires? So I called my boy, I said, yo, why is there so many wires and where's the HDMI? I don't do this, I do HD, my nigga. You talking to an HD king right here. I'm not a 480p SD peasant. Nigga, what you doing? You trying to bring me back to the dinosaur era? So he was like, nah, it's HD, that's why I got so many cords. Yo, I plugged that shit into my TV. I had to find the RCA jacks on my TV. I didn't even think my TV had those because it was HDMI. So I found where the yeah, it was 480p, man. I found where the RCA jacks was, and the HD ones is like the blue, pink, and green. And then you had the orange, you had the white, red, and yellow, which is the audio and the video. And then you had the other three for HD, which is blue, pink, and green. So I plugged those 6 of the wires in. I turned on that Xbox. That shit was ugly. I said, yo, this shit is the ugliest shit I ever seen in my life. I felt like I was playing Atari. I immediately jumped on the phone, started blazing my boy. I said, yo, we just turned it into murder beef, son. What did you give me? I said, what did you give me, bro? He was like, listen, the Xbox is supposed to do an update. It's gonna go HD. I had the 360 before it became an HD console, so it was looking complete trash. It was 480p when I got it. So I said, fam, I'm putting this shit back in the box and I'm bringing it back to you. Fuck you, fuck your mother, fuck everything you love. It's murder beef, dog. It's murder beef for giving me a 480p console when I'm on an HD TV. It's murder beef. When I see you, we got to get to the scrapping. We got to get to the clapping, whatever it take. So he was like, nah, you know, of course I'm just joking, y'all. I'm not, you know, for the niggas that's gonna make videos so much, Jimmy think he a gangster. I'm joking. So anyway, I was like, all right. So he was like, nah, just hold it another day. When a system update, just trust me. So I held on to it. He called me the next day. He said, yo, plug it in and do the update. I saw the update, it looked good. I plugged it in, I did the update. I set up an account. Dog, that was it, man. It was no more Sony phony, nothing after that. I was all up on that Xbox ass like, yo, I ain't never going home, dog. I ain't never going home. Man, that Xbox 360 in HD had me gone. I put a game in. What was the first game I played on Xbox? Let me see if I can remember the first game I played on Xbox 360. Matter of fact, I think the first game I played on Xbox 360 was Ninja Gaiden. I started playing and I sliced this guy and a fucking achievement popped up. I was like, what is this shit, dog? They giving me points for playing my game, dog. I was so hyped. I said, son, PlayStation, what? PlayStation who? Get that shit up out of here, man. I'm getting achievements, dog. They patted me on my back for playing my fucking games. Fuck Sony, dog. And that was it. Ever since then, it was the Xbox to the death of me after that. PlayStation finally got around to sending me my console, which was 3 weeks later. It was a 60 gig backwards compatible console. All my boys. Son, did you get your PlayStation back? Yeah, I'm never coming back, son. Yo, son, how come you never go online? I'm on Xbox, son. I had to go on my PlayStation account and put, yo, I'm on Xbox. Don't look for me here no more. Niggas was mad as fuck. Yo, son, you a traitor? Yada, yada, yada. Because I was a Sony dude my whole life. Man, Sony fucked up when they gave me that yellow light of death. Because they claim Sony's consoles never did that. They claim they don't get failure rates like Xbox. My 360 never got a red ring. Never got a red ring. I had 3 Xbox 360s, no red rings. So, that was how I became an Xbox dude. And I ain't gonna front, man. I was gone when I saw them achievements. I was like, yo, PlayStation can't touch this. And then PlayStation, of course, bit off Xbox and came out with the trophy system. Which, at the time, I used to slander the shit out of Sony for doing that. Because Sony took them trophies from Xbox achievement system. 100%, no question. But, once again, now it goes back to what I was saying, though. This generation, the paradigm shifted. Sony is now back in charge. Sony is the captain. Xbox is out here lingering in space, floating around. So, since Gaming Addict is in the chat, I'm going to repeat this again. Yes, I prefer Xbox over PlayStation. However, I am not a brand loyalist. I go where the games are. If Xbox doesn't have games or anything that I want to play, then fuck Xbox. Fuck Microsoft. Fuck everything they stand for. Fuck their mother if they don't got no games for me. Okay? I work too hard. I went and got me some nice TVs. Anybody that knows me personally knows how I am about tech and displays and how my shit need to look. And I don't need to be having a beautiful ass display, monitor, TV, because I have a monitor TV set up in my house on both my platforms. My Xbox and my PS4 is set up to a monitor and a TV. I don't, yo, what's up, gamer? What's up, my gamer? I do not need 900p, 792p, 1080p on my 4K displays. The PlayStation 4 Pro is giving me upgraded games for the most part in the PC. So when Microsoft comes correct with the Xbox One X, I'll be back. But I am not a brand loyalist. So for you people out there that think, oh, I'm not repping Xbox enough, you know, why the fuck am I enjoying a PlayStation if I'm an Xbox guy? Because I don't suck dick. Alright, so that's the bottom line, and that's what I wanted to say. This Xbox fanboy shit, this is how it works over here on my side. If PlayStation has a better game, which I'm going to admit once again to you Xbox niggas, they've been making way better games than y'all for the last 2 generations. People are tired of Gears and Halo. When Xbox learns to make a new engine or develop games with use of the PlayStation engine, or should I say the Unreal engine, the Naughty Dog engine, or learns how to do any of that type of shit, I'll be fine with an Xbox. Getting Xbox One X day one. I'm not fucking with Crackdown. Never liked it. This one looks like it's just as much trash as the other. Gears was cool, but not as good as I thought it could have been. State of Decay, which is the game I wanted, got delayed to 2008. And once again, fuck you again, Microsoft, for delaying State of Decay to 2018. Fuck you for that. And yeah, that's where I'm at with this, man. I am not a brand loyalist. I go where the games are. And Xbox has not had any games this generation. I'm sorry that I had to put my foot up Xbox ass for the past 3 years, but somebody needed to do it. You know, they were doing shit like giving you 792p games for $65. That's unacceptable. They were doing shit like not using 7.1 audio. That was unacceptable. They were doing shit like not giving you USB support for your fucking console, even though the console had fucking 3 USB ports. Unacceptable. You can't even stream to YouTube from the console. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. So yes, I had to be the bad guy. I had to talk all this shit about Microsoft so they could get their shit together. Guess what? Everything I complained about is in the Xbox One X. It only took $1,300 and 3 upgrades to get here, but it's finally in the console. So for those of you who be like, oh, you're not an Xbox guy, I'm the one who was out here talking shit, telling them, saying what they needed to fix in the console. I'm the reason that they got a fucking Xbox One X. That's how I feel. Because gamers like me complained about that who are fans of the Xbox console. And guess what? They finally made a console that I'm interested in. Even though they lied, talking about it's the only 4K console. all this nonsense that they never had to say. Just like when they lied and said it was the only console with true HDR, they don't have to lie to me. Just give me what I asked for. So at the end of the day, yes, I don't trust Microsoft, but I prefer Microsoft over Sony. It's more of a convenience for me. But I'm sorry, when it comes to games, and that's what this is supposed to be about, PlayStation has way better games than Xbox this generation. And that's coming from an Xbox guy, because I keep it fucking 100. All right? Sorry. So, unlike a lot of these Xbox dudes, I'm not going to blow y'all up. Some of y'all in the chat, y'all know who y'all are, who are enjoying PlayStation 4s right now. Let me get on my Negan shit. Y'all are enjoying PlayStation 4s because y'all don't have no fucking games on Xbox. I can come out and say, yo, I've been enjoying the shit out of some Sony powder, you know what I mean, this generation. I've been enjoying the PS4 this generation, and it has better games. I can say that. So what? So what? I'm keeping it 100. That's coming from a dude who prefers Xbox. Listen, if you come in my house right now, my Xbox One S is sitting on top of my PS4. Disrespectful. I never put my consoles on top of each other. My PlayStation is right here and my Xbox is on top of it. I don't even give a fuck if them shits overheat, because that's the way I feel. But like I said, I got my spot waiting for my Xbox One X to go sit right next to my PlayStation 4 Pro. Boom, right next to it. Then I can take my Xbox One S and put it in the living room. But yeah, I know it's gonna heat up. I don't care. Low-key, I probably want a reason to get another one. But I'll fix that shit. Like, I fix consoles. My shit overheat, I'll fix it. It's not a big deal for me. I want a reason to open that bitch and fix it anyway. But anyway, I digress. At the end of the day, because I gotta get ready to leave anyway. Yeah, it's definitely time. In a few minutes, I gotta go. But what I was gonna say was, the Xbox One X just doesn't have any games. It's not worth buying at this time, and they know it. That's why they're bringing out the Xbox One X. Unfortunately, Microsoft seems to think this console's not going to sell because they're already working on an Xbox One XX. Hey Jimmy, PS4 fans sound like an engine. What should I do? You should prepare yourself to get a new console, because there's two reasons that could be happening. One is the console's dirty, or you're playing a graphically intensive game. A lot of those games that are coming out, like Final Fantasy 15, are not meant to be running on a regular PlayStation, even though they made it where it can. You should be playing that on a Pro, because I got a PS4 Pro and I turn it on quite often, frequently, and it has not been making none of the sounds that I be hearing y'all games making. I've been watching YouTube videos. I've seen people saying all kinds of shit about this shit sound loud. My Pro has not done that yet. Your fans should not be getting loud unless two things are happening. Your console's overheating or your console's dirty. What would cause your console to overheat is overworking it being in an enclosed area, or your shit just being dirty. And if your console's dirty, what you should do, I'm going to tell you a way to fix that, a quick way to fix it. It still works on the PlayStation. Take the disc out the tray, turn the console upside down, and turn it on. And I don't mean turn it upside down. I mean literally take the console and flip it on its belly, and then turn it on. And just let it run. It should blow the dust out the back. Yo, Chandler, what's good, fam? Alright, so if that don't work, if you notice that you turned it upside down and it's doing that, and it stops, and then it does it again, your console's overheating. If it stops after you do what I told you to do, and you notice for like a couple days, a day or two, is not doing it, and then after like 2 or 3 days it starts doing it again, because there's not enough time for it to get dirty, that means your fan is overworking and your console's overheating. But if your fan stops working, your console won't turn on. You'll get a beep, 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 the light will come on, and then the light will go off. It'll turn solid white, and it'll turn off. That's how you know it's like completely dead. Something needs to be repaired or replaced in the console, because that's a hardware failure. Everybody want you to get a Pro Hardcore because you want to get one gaming addict. Y'all Xbox do stop lying. Y'all know y'all want y'all some motherfucking Sony powder, dog. Y'all know y'all want y'all some Sony pony powder so that y'all could play some motherfucking great Sony exclusives. Y'all ain't got no games. A lot of y'all is on the low playing PlayStations. Now, don't do that to your PS4 Pro. Your PS4 Pro should not be doing that. Don't turn your PS4 Pro upside down. That's for the regular PlayStation. The fan is not in the same spot like that on the Pro like it is on the regular PlayStation. Don't turn the Pro upside down. If your Pro is doing that, something's wrong. Yo, what's up, Uptown? BX Uptown. Yeah, I ain't seen you in a while, bro. I ain't seen you in a while, my nigga. But yeah, that's what you do in that situation, man. All right, it's time for me to get out of here. It's Friday. I might come back and do a stream later on today, either this evening or tonight or something like that. Maybe. See what's good with y'all, man. See if y'all want to check in, holla at your boy, talk about some other shit. I don't know. We'll see what's going on. See if somebody want to stream some games or something from the weapon wheel. Something need to happen. We all need to do something. So I'm gonna see what's going on later. But for now, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you to everybody that was hitting the like button. Enjoy your Friday. I'll see y'all guys later. Peace. No job and ain't got shit to do. That's a good thing on Friday. Shit, I wish I could say that on a motherfucking Friday. Destiny 2. Yeah, I sure. Can't wait to see how many hours you gonna put in that, man. Hacks is in here. I didn't even know you were still here, Hacks. Word. Anyway, I'm out of here, y'all. Peace. Don't forget the mod. I got you, Melon Daddy. I got you.